Hello, today I'm going to show you some of the features and how to navigate around HomeSnap. Once you've downloaded the app, you should have a HomeSnap icon on your phone somewhere. Go ahead and click on that. Once you've opened the app, go to the bottom right corner and click on the Me icon. Once you've clicked on that Me icon, it'll open up this screen. And let's click on the More icon in the center right of the screen. From this screen, you can change your profile image and change the wallpaper. Let's click on Profile Image and select a picture. From here, you can pick a picture from your phone or take a picture. Let's go ahead and hit the Pick a Picture from Library. Let's pick this picture here. Hit Choose. And it'll take a minute, but it'll load up in the circle there on the middle of the screen. Once it loads, go ahead and hit the check. Now what we're going to do is change the background or wallpaper. Click on the More button again. Click on the Change Wallpaper. And here you have a bunch of pictures that you can pick from. So we're going to choose this one here. And now that's our wallpaper. Let's look at the rest of the features under the More button. Next, you have your utilities, which feature a mortgage calculator and a net sheet calculator. The mortgage calculator will help you figure out what your monthly payment would be on a specific loan, and the net calculator will let you know what you could net on the sale of a home. The next thing you have would be your history. Under history is where any houses that you favorite will be saved, so you can click on View Favorites, and if you favorited a home, you can find it here. Hit back, and now you have View Saved Searches. Here's where you can save searches that you've done, pull them back up, and use them again if you'd like. And the next area is your social. Your social is where you're going to view your friends and share your profile with other people. Okay, let's hit the back button. Okay, now if you go opposite side of the More button, to the left, you have your Invite button. By clicking Invite, you can invite other friends to download the app and share it with them. And then once they've done that, here's My Friends button. If you're looking at houses with your husband or someone in your family or another friend, you can add them to this My Friends section, and whenever you find a house that's of interest, you can share it with them. And here's where you'll see different things you shared with different friends. If you want to add a friend, you can hit this blue square down at the bottom. It'll pull up your contacts, and you can add them. Now when you're adding them to your My Friends, they would have to have the app in order to share stuff with them. Okay, let's hit the back button. Now down below that, you have your recently viewed homes. So any homes that you've recently viewed will show up here. So if you want to find a home and you didn't save it to your favorites, but you want to recall it, you can find it easily here rather than going through the whole process of trying to find a house. And then below that, you have your recently favorited houses. So any houses that you recently favored would show down here. Okay, and now let's go to the upper left corner. You have that little star wheel. Go ahead and click on it. And here's where you can update your info, update your zip codes. You can enter up to 3 zip codes here. And these zip codes are what determines what homes will show up on your news feed. And later on in the video, we'll go over the news feed. But the news feed will show basically new homes, new listings in those certain zip codes that you entered, status changes, stuff like that. And you can just review your news feed and go from there. Your news feed is going to be this button on the bottom left. So go ahead and click on it. Here's where you're going to see homes that are recently came on, homes that have recently gone under contract or recently sold. All the updates to homes in those 3 zip codes. Okay, so now from there, let's click on the Homes button. It's the second one from the right on the bottom. This screen here is where you can do all your searches. Let's tap on the map. Now this shows the map of where you search. So anything that's in your screen right here, if you tap the list button, will show up at the bottom of your screen. And it starts with the most recent to the oldest. So if you want to see the newest houses in this area that have been listed, they'll be the first ones that come up. And this will just go forever till you hit the end of all the houses that are in your search area. And remember, your search area is what's on your screen right here. You can shrink your search area by pinching it. You can enlarge it. Now, two, you can slide around and change your search area. So if you look at the window above, it says Salem, Oregon. Now if you slide down here, it changes to the area that you're in and updates the houses. So you can, let's say you're looking at Kaiser, but you want to go over towards Almsville. Go to Almsville. If you look up there in the window, it changes to Almsville. It shows you all the homes in Almsville. That's one way to search. Right now, we don't have no filters, so it's showing all the homes that are for sale. Okay, that's one way you can search homes. The other way is you can hit the draw button, the second one down. And once you hit that, you can draw a circle around the area that you're interested in. Now that's just going to pull up the homes just in that little area that you drew. And then you can enlarge. You can tap the list button and it'll show you all the homes, newest to oldest, in that area. If you hit remove outline, it'll remove that, and then you can go right back to, and then tap it, go right back to your search of the whole area. Over the Independence area, if you want to live in Minnow Brown area, you can look Minnow Brown. You can actually pinpoint the area again by circling. Remove the outline, returns you back. Another great feature of this is by tapping up in the filter area. Don't tap on filter, but tap where it says Salem, Oregon. Now you can do searches. Let's say you want to live in a certain school district. Let's say you want your kids to go to South Salem. You can type in South Salem. I have it pre-entered already. So if I tap South Salem, this gives me the border for South Salem and all the houses within that school district that are for sale. That's a really nice feature if you want your kids to go to a certain school and you want to live in that district. And then tap the list button and you have all the houses there. Okay, now like I said, this is going to show up all the houses in the area. Now you can specify the type of house that you want by going to the filter button. So once you hit filter, you can go to change the status. You can change the price point of the house that you want, the property type. So let's say price point. Right here you can adjust the price point. And then property type. You can pick the type of property you want: house, townhouse, condos, manufactured homes. Listing type, how many bedrooms you want, how many bathrooms you want. You can pick the date of the listing, the square feet, the lot size, year built. So here you can specify your searches, and once you do that, it'll only bring up those houses in the areas that you specify. Let's say we want a price point between 200 and 27, let's say 300. Okay, and we'll just make it simple. We won't pick anything else. We can say apply. Now this is only going to show me all the houses in the South Salem High School district between $200 and $300. And then if you want, you can go back in and you can reset, and that'll erase everything. And now if you go apply, you go back, it's going to show you everything. Tap on that search icon again, and you can type in just a specific house if you're looking for it. It'll pull it up. You can type in an individual city, like Almsville. Have the whole Almsville outline there. If you want, you can remove the outline to see further out by tapping remove outline, and it'll pull up all the other houses around Almsville area that are for sale. So go ahead and play around with that search. It's really nice. You can do all kinds of different searches. Just remember, you can draw if you want. If you're in a certain area and just want to see what houses are for sale around you, this third button down, the near me, go ahead and tap that, and it'll show you all the houses that are for sale where you're at. Hit the layer button. You can hit schools, and it'll show all the schools on the map. You can layer it where it shows lots, so it'll show all the outlines of all the lots, and you can do a satellite. Now you can see the whole satellite. Let's turn these off for right now. And then, like I said, the list will show you all the houses in your search area. Go to Salem, boom. This is showing me all the houses in Salem list. Now I can go through and look at the houses. Okay, let's say you find a house that you like, slide it from right to left and it'll show you the pictures. You can hit this star button and save it to your favorites so you can easily find it again. You can tap on it once and it'll take you to this screen where it'll have all the information on the house. So here, if you look at the top left, you can look at the photos. You can click on any photo and see it. You can slide left to right to see the next photo in line. Tap the screen anywhere and you can close. The three dots are the three lines in the upper left. If you tap that, it changes from the tiles to these big squares, and you can just go up and down and look at the pictures. The next one is your commute. If you click commute, and if you have entered your work where you work at, it'll give you the commuting distance from that house. So from where I work, my office, it's a 5-minute commute to that house. That's a nice feature too if you're not, just kind of curious how long it's going to take you to get to work. Another great feature is Street View. So you can take a look at the neighborhood. You can do a full 360 view of the neighborhood around you. So this house is on a cul-de-sac. It looks like a pretty decent neighborhood. You can see it has a couple empty lots next to it. So that's a neat feature. And the next thing is your virtual tour. The virtual tour, if there's a video uploaded with the house, you can tap that and you can watch a video. Okay, as you scroll down on this screen, you have property history. This is going to give you what the house, so when first time the house was listed, and then all the other times it was listed, or any reductions in price, stuff like that. That's really nice to see. And then you can hit this blue box here if you want to be notified of any changes in price on a house. The listing summary just gives you a quick summary of the house. The listing media have the same features as those icons I just showed you at the top of the screen. You have your photo, commute, street view, map, and virtual tour. And then you have your listing details. Listing details are going to tell you everything about the house that's on the MLS. And if you click this blue square at the bottom, more, it'll show you it all. So you can see home warranty is negotiable on this house, price per square foot, price per square feet, or price per acre, price per square feet. Syndicated remarks. It just tells you everything about the house there. Utilities. And then you can go hit the show less. And the next is going to be the local schools. So here you have your schools. You can click on any of these and it'll give you information on the school, the score of the schools, 6 out of 10, student ratio, 22-1, tells you what percentage of ethnicity of the students at the school. Just tells you all kinds of information, which is really nice. So that's a nice feature you might play around with a little bit. And when you're done looking at that, you just hit done. Then you have your commute time. You have your property lines. You can open the map here, or if you go up to the very, at the start, it has the map feature. If you click on the map, it shows you all the lots around the house, What's really nice though is this AR walk feature right here. So let's say you're out looking at a piece of property, especially like bare property. You can hit this AR walk and then you can walk the property line. You just follow these directions and setting up, say I'm here, and it'll give you this property line that you can walk, and you can see the property as you're walking. It's kind of cool. And one of the last features on here is if you have a question on a specific property that you find on here, you can just click right here, tap in this screen right here, and you can type in a message. If it's a house that you're interested in, you want to schedule a showing, you can send me a message, say, hey Quentin, I would like to yada yada yada, I'd like to see this house. Boom, send it. I'll receive it and I can schedule a showing for you, or I can answer any questions that you might have right from the app. And another great feature from any page of this app, if you look at the upper right corner, there's an outline of a camera. You click on that and this screen comes up. You can point this at the home. Once you have the home in this section lined up, and take a picture of the house, and it'll bring up all the information on the house, and it'll actually bring up a window just like this, showing property history, listing summary, all that information for you. So it's nice if you're out looking at homes and you come across a house that you didn't see on the MLS or you missed it, you can take a picture of it, get all the information right there. Cost, if it's available, if it's under contract, all that stuff. So that's really a really nice feature when you're out in the field looking at homes, or if you're just walking through your neighborhood, your neighbor has his house for sale and you're kind of curious what he's asking for, you can just snap a picture of it and get all the information. That's a fun one to play around with too. Your next icon at the bottom is your message icon. Go ahead and tap on that. And here, if you send me a message and I respond, this is where you're going to receive it. You can tap on it, send messages back and forth. Or to anyone that you're a friend with on HomeSnap. You can add friends, got your contacts, hit done. And then you come back to your news feature. News is, like I said, it's just showing the homes. All right, so I hope this gives you a somewhat of an overview of what you can do with HomeSnap. Play around with it. There's probably a lot of other features that I might have missed, but the search page is probably the funnest page and the best page as far as searching for homes. Just remember, you know, you can scroll around to different areas. I mean, you can go all the way up to Tigard, and it'll show you homes in Tigard for sale, homes in Portland, you know, and then you can zoom in on a certain area. You can do lists, and it's going to show you all the homes there. So even if you're looking for a home in Portland or something like that, you can still find homes there. Okay, so just play around with this search feature, see how you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to message me from HomeSnap or give me a call. I'd be glad to answer anything. If you have any homes that you'd like to look at, feel free to give me a call. I'd be glad to show you some homes. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy the app, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.